Hey Muppet Babies, it's Peter Von Panda here again. Just ordered the Senna, I believe, leather pad folio case for the iPad. This was actually originally out for the first generation iPad. Obviously, since the second generation is smaller, thinner, it should work just fine. But ordered this from Wood, got a good deal on it. So I just wanted to open it up and take a look and see what it looks like and how this product is. Here's the packaging. It's in a little bag. But let's see, the case is nice, pretty typical case or box style, like most of the other iPad accessories, kind of mimicking the Apple style packaging. They've got a little bit of description and illustrations on how to use this case. It's going to be a pretty standard Padfolio case. Just slides out. Oops, got it upside down. And my initial reaction is that I have one of the Acme neoprene cases, which is very cool, and I've used it for almost a year now with my original generation iPad and my iPad 2, and it's great. It's nice and soft. It doesn't really look like an iPad case per se. Here is the Senna case, and the first thing I'm noticing is that the black leather, which is it's very nice and kind of has much more professional look, is actually really shiny, and I'm getting fingerprints already on it. Not that atypical, but if you're used to more of that tanned, full grain leather, or even the suede or the typical soft leather that comes on pad folios for legal pads, you'll know that the fingerprints don't really show up so much there. But I'm definitely getting a little bit here, particularly in the bright light. But pretty standard, a little smaller than probably a sheet of paper. 2 zippers, opens in the center. Obviously it's got foam in here where the iPad goes. It's got a nice kind of tannish, orangish interior color, which actually makes it pretty bright. One side it has nothing on it but a pad, and the other side has the 4 corner straps for holding the iPad down. The one thing I didn't know that this wouldn't have, but I thought would be nice if there was a little room in a pen slot. That would be kind of a nice feature. There isn't one in my Acme case either, but there is a separate pocket, and so I do keep a pen clipped into there. And then obviously the other big addition here, which my Senna case does not have, is a kickstand that's tethered at the bottom. So you can certainly use this for propping up the iPad, well, that's about it. Or holding up sheet music if you're a musician. So anyway, that is the Senna iPad. I'll probably give you a little follow-up after I use it a little bit. I don't really expect anything earth-shattering here, but it's just going to help. I got this particularly because I use my iPad so much for work. I wanted something that was just going to be a little bit more subdued, look a little bit more professional, and not really look like I'm toting an iPad around. Obviously, you'll know that because it's a zip-around case like this, the advantage over the cases that the iPads just slide into, you don't see that iPad peeking through little portholes or access slots on other leather products, and so no one knows you're really carrying an iPad, and this could really pass as just kind of a day plan there. So that's really why I had it, just to kind of keep the iPad low key. So hope that helps. It looks like it's a pretty good product. I'm excited to use it. And like I said, right now I think you can probably find these pretty cheap since I did. Alright Muppet Babies, I'm back one more time. Just wanted to do a very quick follow-up to my unboxing video of the Senna iPad leather case. This is the Acme neoprene case that I've used before. This is the Senna case. As you can see, they are almost exactly the same size. The neoprene one might just be a little larger. In terms of depth, they're almost exactly the same size. One of the things is because I think the Senna case, the leather case, has some padding in it, and because of the stiff leather, it's comparable because this neoprene case, which doesn't have that, has this insert and divider and a pocket there where I keep my stylus and pen. So that's going to be a feature that I'm going to lose because of it. But you can probably tell here from the video that the Senna case is obviously much shinier, much more professional look, and the black leather is pretty similar to, a new black leather men's loafer. Very typical shine, or very standard shine and feel, and that's basically what you're going to get. A little bit more formal than this casual Acme neoprene case. But just wanted to give you a quick overview that they are almost identical. So if you're using one or the other, it's going to be a pretty easy switch to go from one to the other.